Good dive. Paul's still down decompressing. Getting close to coming up, I'm sure. We had a 124 for 55. Moved into a little decomp. Ended up doing a sit for a while. It's a good dive though. Turned out real nice. Real comfortable. Got into salt water. Real clear. How you doing, Paul? How's your dive?
Good.
Good. Did you go any further down in there?
Down there?
Yeah.
I went around the corner a little bit.
Did you? I think that one is too narrow for you to get down that first.
There's nothing at the bottom.
Isn't there?
No.
Okay.
It's just all full of rock.
Okay.
That's why I turned around. There's
Alright.
nothing there. Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure that's Jeff from Tortuga that ran that yellow one.
The big one?
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's one of their lines. I recognize the line.
Well,
It's the same line I have in front of the house, an old Tortuga tie-off line. So, yeah, he got a little carried away with.
well, they were sure gutsy trying to carry that in there, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. But it looks pretty nice down there where you get down to the into the salt.
Yeah, you didn't follow me over here, did you?
No, no, when you
When I-
went up.
Yeah, I said, you're going, I said, I pointed like this, and then I pointed that way. I was going to go check out that corner over there.
Uh-huh.
You just
I
came
followed
over
you.
here.
I followed you for a while, and then I turned back around.
That goes.
Oh, does
Yeah, that's old cave.
is it?
Yeah, there's stalactites or stalagmites over there this big around.
Okay. You mean when we on the orange
I went
line?
down.
Yeah, you went down, tried to get down the
Tried to
crack.
get down. When I came up, I took a left instead of coming back.
Right.
And when I went up, it went up and up and up, and all of a sudden it turned horizontal and just kept going.
Okay.
And then it swung around. It felt like it swung around. It came out right here.
Oh.
That's what it felt like, because I went until I saw light again.
Oh.
But I was going through cave.
Oh yeah.
And then I came around and I saw light. So there's either a little hole over there, and I didn't want to come all the way back up again to see where I was.
Right.
Because I figured I was just swinging around in a circle. It felt to me like I had swung around and come back, and I was coming out right over in here. But this is a deceiving hole. See,
Yeah.
that other line probably goes over that way.
Yeah, it does.
So when I turned around and came out, I could have been coming out over there somewhere.
Yeah.
This is a huge hole,
Yeah, it's hard to tell exactly where you
know,
are or what you're doing. Or
and it's big down there, and it's light. I mean, this you
Yeah,
can
I
see
know, it
where
eats
those
up
other
light.
lights were. I couldn't see the walls.
yeah. Yeah. Even with the video light, it's too much of a
Yeah, I
wide
could just
angle.
barely see you over there.
Yeah.
That's why I liked you being able to stay on the line.
Yeah, that's what
And then
I
I
tried
could
to
get
do.
off on the sides, and I could still see your lights,
Right.
but I could never see the line.
Right.
So that worked pretty good. Unless your lights failed, then I'd be screwed. But
Yep. Yeah, no, it went pretty good. But I was into decomp pretty strong when I signaled. And
you were?
Yeah.
Why wasn't I?
I don't know.
I didn't hit decomp until I was down there.
You must have stayed up higher.
Well, I
when
did.
I stayed on the line.
See, I went
yeah.
over here and I got into 15 feet.
Yeah, you were up pretty high at that time, and I stayed down in the 70.
Okay. Well, I had to do a 20-foot stop.
Yeah, I didn't have to do a 20-foot. I came up before that. But I did. I hung on there. I came up on the big line, on the yellow line, and hung here.
See, that's new. Somebody's just put that in.
Yeah, that's Jeff from Mort's, because he heard we were going back here, and he asked me if he could go with. And I had told him no. I mean,
Jeff from Mort's. Which one? Oh,
the
that's
tall,
that kid.
the wild one.
Oh.
California look.
So he came in here and decided to go back there.
Yeah, I figured he would. I said, be careful if you do. So.
Wow.
But he's in
This
He's in Vancouver now, so he's okay.
Well, so he made it. But this is no place, honestly.
This is not a place to screw around.
No, because
It's
there's
dark.
so many lines down there.
Yeah.
And it's so dark down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be 6 lines down there, all going different directions.
Yep. It would be fun to survey it, and then pull all the stupid lines out so that you
Put a regular line in there.
Yeah, put a
but
nice.
the thing is,
Get some arrows on them.
there's no over here. The visibility was 10 feet
Right.
going up into that where I actually got in the cave.
Right.
And even with a 50-watt bulb, I mean, if I got a 100-watt, I might be able to see a little bit more. But nah, it just not. It doesn't intrigue me.
Right.
This down here
It's the
intrigued
saltwater
me,
stuff.
but it's not going in the saltwater.
You don't think so?
No, there's nothing. I went in every crevice and every corner.
Okay.
In this whole pan,
Yeah.
I ran my red line back out again and went up around everything. I even came up in here and got stuck.
Uh-huh.
And then I had to loosen up my gear to get back out again.
Yeah. Well, I think there's some movement around. I think we'll find.
But this over here looked like it may have gone somewhere. But it's very possible that the caves. This, I went up and I looked at the ceiling a little bit, and it's all falling down. I mean, and it's all. Although, did you see that formation straight below us?
Yeah. There's some really pretty
That was a
stuff
nice
in there.
formation laying on the ground, of course. But
Yeah. There's some pretty stuff in shallow.
But there's some old. I mean, there's some old formations over there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking
Multi-million.
15,000.
Oh, more than that.
Well, probably more like 50,000, but
Yeah.
But they were active. What I mean is 15,000
Growing.
years ago. They were active, not too
Well,
long
when
ago.
the water was 300 feet below this, everything was pretty active. You
Yeah.
would think.
But that just means that it was a cave back then. Is
Right.
what I'm saying.
Right.
It's not fresh. Where all of this stuff where we're in here is all new. It's all. If it was a cave, it's all caved in on itself.
Yeah.
What do you suppose the bees are eating over there that it's not over here?
I don't know. The algae or something, I suppose.
I mean, you got 1 or 2 of them in front of you, but nothing.
Nothing
Big.
major. Must be something there because I don't think it's really only for water. I
That
think.
regulator down around 120, I had to suck the air out of the tank with it.
Did you?
Yeah, it just doesn't have enough, the partial pressure, whatever it is.
The
is set
Omega?
at. Well, no, the second stage is fine. I got
Oh.
that adjustable.
Oh, it's the first stage.
It's the first stage. I got that hooked up to that new first stage that I never really tested.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna throw this
Yeah,
one up, and then
I've had enough.
and then I'm gonna climb up.
There we go. Yeah, just be real careful because it's slippery. Don't knock that camera. Is the camera turned off or turned on?
Turned on.
Turned on. So it's recording us.
Yeah. And we'll shut it off now.
Randy, the Jungle Explorer.
Yeah. Bushwhacker, dude. Big time. That is jungle. No doubt about it. Mini cactus later, I made it out of the jungle. Barely surviving. Glad to be alive.
Trekking through the jungle.
Making the hike. Fun part of cave diving.